Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4. I'm Nick Oresco. We're working for you on this digital platform covering the top stories making headlines at this hour. But first, a look at your commuter traffic and weather with 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Last day of April today, if you can believe it. May starts tomorrow. Feeling like May out there.
Yeah, we're a few degrees above average. Admittedly, we were expecting today to be on the cool side. We thought we would get a little bit more in the way of some ocean air out of the east and northeast. And for the most part, while that we've gotten a little taste of that, our temperatures have, and the sunshine has been enough to get us up into the upper 60s. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's quickly take a look at traffic. Yes, and we have no choice, right? Anyway, good news here on the traffic front. Mass Pike, east and west, running just fine. I-91 through the lower Pioneer Valley, also looking good. There are no advisories that we have seen from Mass DOT or from the state police, so traffic should be fairly predictable as you get ready for the ride home on our major arteries here up and down the Pioneer Valley and across western Massachusetts. Also 291 looking good. As Nick and I were mentioning, we've got temperatures near 70 degrees, 69 degrees Northampton, Westfield, and Springfield, 66 in Greenfield. Keeping an eye on the radar, though, there are a few fairly strong thunderstorms west of Albany. The expectation is that these are going to fizzle out as they continue to move east. However, you can see that there are showers off to our west, so we are expecting some showers to arrive here just in time for evening activities. We'll show you in just a minute with the 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
The alleged gunman in last month's shooting at SciTech in Springfield is now in custody. Springfield Police spokesman Ryan Walsh told 22 News 20-year-old Chance Dudley turned himself in this afternoon. He was arraigned in Springfield District Court on charges connected with the incident inside the school on March 11th. Dudley, his father, and a third suspect are accused of forcing their way into the school and getting into a fight with another person. Dudley allegedly hit the victim in the head with the gun before firing a shot through a window. No one was hurt, luckily. Dudley is being held without the right to bail pending a dangerousness hearing on Thursday. Well, encampment at UMass Amherst has been removed, but protests are planned to continue at the university. Students started taking down their tents this morning after the latest call by the university. The school cited violations of its land use policy and public health and safety concerns. The students holding the demonstration say that removing the structures would allow numerous scheduled events to continue.
We are not going away. We have events planned for this. This is a week for education, for advocacy, for solidarity.
Students in the encampments were also joined by students from Amherst Regional High School as they staged a walkout calling to end Israel war and occupation of Gaza. We will have full coverage of both of these protests starting tonight at 5. The DEA will move to reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug. The agency's proposal would recognize the medical use of cannabis and acknowledge it has less potential for abuse than some of the nation's most dangerous drugs like heroin and LSD. It would not outright legalize the product for recreational use. The proposal still needs to be reviewed by the White House Office of Management and Budget. The judge presiding over Donald Trump's hush money case held the former president in criminal contempt today for violating a gag order. The judge found that Trump committed 9 violations of the gag order through a series of posts on Truth Social, attacking witnesses and the jury, as well as offending posts on his campaign website. Trump will be fined $9,000 and has also been ordered to remove the posts. The judge warned in his decision that he would not tolerate further violations and even threatened the former president with potential jail time. Well, trending today, Brothers Osborne will be performing at the Big E on September 27th. The sibling duo from Maryland took home their first Grammy in 2022 for Best Country Duo Group Performance for their song Younger Me. Their latest tour, We're Not For Everyone, will hit more than 50 markets, including here in Western Massachusetts. Tickets go on sale this Friday. You can find that link on our website. Peacock is raising prices ahead of the Summer Olympics. The streaming service, owned by NBC Universal and Comcast, will increase the monthly fee for new subscribers by $2 on July 18th. That pushes the ad-supported tier to $7.99 a month and the ad-free tier to $13.99. The annual plan goes up $20 to $79.99 for ads. The increase goes into effect August 17th. All right, let's get another check on the weather with 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Dry now, but as you mentioned, we have some rain on the way.
Yeah, if you've got outdoor plans for this evening, bring a rain gear and keep an eye on the radar on the 22 News app. Let's take a look at our 22 News Storm Team Skycast. And here it is. After 5 o'clock, our chances for showers are going to increase. It's going to go from 5 o'clock to 8 p.m. You can see the showers moving on in, and there might be a thunderstorm in here. That would be the exception rather than the rule. But generally speaking, plan on some rain here for the evening. Most of this will be gone before the sun rises here tomorrow. This is 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can see gray, some patchy fog as well. Clouds in the morning tomorrow, and then some partial clearing in the afternoon. And if you look closely, you're going to see a few sprinkles pop up here second half of the day tomorrow. That is a possibility, but also any raindrops that we see tomorrow afternoon would be few and far between. Temperatures will be in the 60s tomorrow. We'll track more chances for showers before the end of the week with our 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News at 5.
The U.S. Soccer Federation and its Mexican counterpart have dropped their bid to host the 2027 Women's World Cup. They say their main focus is trying to host the 2031 tournament, but this leaves Brazil and a joint bid between Germany, Netherlands, and Belgium for the 2027 spot. A decision will be made May 17th when the FIFA Congress meets in Bangkok. The 150th running of the Kentucky Derby takes place this weekend, and some of the horses competing got a workout this morning. Right now, the favorite to win is Fierceness with 5-2 odds. Horse racing fans are also keeping an eye on other horses to win. The run for the Roses is this Saturday at Churchill Downs. Post time is scheduled for 6:57, and you can watch the most exciting 2 minutes in sports right here on 22 News. Now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. We'll have continuing coverage from UMass Amherst, where students are continuing to rally in support of Palestine. Find out what's next after their encampment was removed. Plus, the former superintendent of Chicopee Public Schools is sentenced in federal court for lying to federal agents investigating allegations of political extortion. And we're taking a closer look at a recent water rescue in Springfield and why firefighters are warning about this springtime danger.
And here's a quick look at our 22 News Storm Team Skycast. Again, the chance for some showers here this evening, and then generally speaking, a dry day here for tomorrow. We could run into some weather over the weekend. We'll track it tonight on 22 News starting at 5.
All right, Brian, thank you, and thank you for joining us this afternoon for 22 News at 4. Join us on TV starting at 5. You can get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News app.